What up, you guys? Welcome back to Feral Publications YouTube channel, Feral Publication where weird calls home. As you guys know, I set out to buy some equipment, have it. It's about that time that we open it up and talk about what it is we got. So let's go ahead and take a better look at the equipment, the gear. The first thing I showed off were these glue strips. One thing that I realized after the fact is that I need to not have them pre-cut. They sell them in like strips, so almost like in a paper format, and then you cut them yourself. I think that's going to be better because I'm sure I can cut these down too, but it would have been better to cut them down as a sheet, figuring out what size I need as opposed to what I did with this. It's already, I picked the size before even knowing what I'm printing. The next thing I got was the thermal binding machine. So basically this is what ends up melting the cover to the rest of the pages through those thermal binding strips. The next thing I got was the paper cutter. This is what they call a guillotine paper cutter. This one does up to 500 pages. I think 500 pages is a pretty safe number for me. Definitely enjoying that most of it came built. There's just a few things that I have to put together, but for the most part it's already built. And the last thing I got was this machine here that does the paper creases for you. So when you're doing the cover, you need to basically bend the papers in order to get those creases that you see, or for the spines of the books. And so this is definitely a better version for me, because I saw that the electrical ones really have a hard time dealing with like cat hair and stuff like that. And you know, your boy right here, Rich, running Feral Publication, you know, I got hella feral animals living with me. But that's the gear that I got right there, and those are the reasons why I got it. And like, I definitely need to utilize it sooner than later, and I have some projects that are planned, and I plan to record them and show you guys here on the channel. So the bookbinding equipment, I saw it online and saw people talking about it, and I just thought that it was the right move. It's about that time where I start trying to elevate the production quality of what I'm doing, and so I really felt that this was an easier segue into doing other things, and it kept the control in my hands. Originally I was thinking about subsidizing that out and getting other companies to print things for me, but I don't like relinquishing that power. I'm definitely an anarchist in that sense, that I like owning the means of production. So I want to maintain that kind of quality control over my own objects. And the idea as well is that I can continuously do bookbinding for other people as well as myself, even, you know, titles that may not necessarily be so easily to find in the current times. So that's some of the thinking behind it. I definitely am playing around with different formats, but now that they're open, I definitely need to utilize the equipment just to double check to see if it works. Other things that I'm doing currently is going through a whole list of different videos, how-to videos, YouTube and other resources to try to figure out how to use this equipment, how to take care of it, how to store it, all that good stuff. Definitely need to put the time and effort into just keeping the equipment working well, so that way I can continue to use it. But on top of that as well, looking for a wholesale paper distributor just so I can get a better price point, get better quality of paper, really trying to understand paper quality. It's one of those things that any publishing company doesn't think about paper quality, but it makes such a big impact on the ended print result. So really putting some time and effort into that to figure out what would give me the best prices, as well as what would be the minimum purchasing point. All fun things to be considered. Anyone that's interested in publishing, I hope these videos are going to help you out. I hope it gives you guys your own ideas so that we can continuously build and promote just different perspectives all around. All right, beyond that, you guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Link in the show notes to feralpublication.com, where you guys can go ahead and purchase the stuff I make. All right.